Okay, everyone. So in today's lecture, we're going to learn some new words. And the first word that we're going to learn in today's lecture is 어린이. Can you repeat after?
어른이.
Yes, 어린이. If you say it faster, then it becomes 어린이, 어린이. In the meaning, as you can see, is child. So child in Korean is 어린이. And then let's look at some related words. So can you repeat after me? 어린이날.
어른이날.
Good, good. Here, I told you that 어린이 means child, right? And then in Korean, 날 means day. So if you combine them together, then it becomes Children's Day, right? So Children's Day is a holiday. Holiday in Korea. And it is on this date. And then in Children's Day, we celebrate like the freedom of children. And then we celebrate by taking our kids to like Lotte World, so like amusement parks, right? It is a day for children to spend time with their families and then have fun. So this is a holiday in Korea. So Gashu and Yeshi, like you are working, right? So in Children's Day, you're going to like have a vacation, right? So even if you are not an 어린이, even if you are not a child, Korean companies, they give you a vacation in Children's Day. So you might want to kind of know when the Children's Day is, because maybe like you want to have a good rest, right? And then this will really help you in real life if you know like when is the date for the Korean holiday. Okay. And in Children's Day, we usually like give some presents to children. So it's a day that children really like. I used to really love it when I was a kid. Yeah, and Children's Day is a pretty big event and a big holiday in Korea. So that was about some Korean culture that would help you in real life. And now let's look at another word. Can you repeat after me? 어른.
어른.
Yes, nice. 어른. So Gashu and Yeshi, both of you are 어른. And 어른, 어른 means adult. 어른 means adult. Yeah, so both of you are adults and you guys are 어른. And then let's look at one more word. Can you repeat after me? 청소년.
전서연.
청소년. Yeah, good, good. 청소년. 청소년 is me, Liam, and James. We are 청소년. And usually, 청소년 is a child, but a child who is like over 10 years old. So mostly middle schoolers, high schoolers. So these students are all 청소년. And because James and me, Liam, are in high school, we are 청소년 of Korea, and Gashu and Yeshi are 어른 of Korea. So remember last time we talked about when we use 요 at the end of a sentence, right? When we want to respect someone who is older than you, right? So because I am a 청소년 and because you, 예시 and 가슈, are 어른, if I talk to you in Korean, I need to place 요 after a sentence to talk to you because you guys are older than me. And in Korea, younger people must respect the older people while talking. So this is a really, again, like a like a repeat. It's like a revision about another Korean culture that is really important when you live in Korea. Okay, do you have any questions?
It
Yeah.
is clear, teacher, but I have one question.
Uh-huh.
In last day presentation,
Yeah.
you told you earlier class to express hungry, we called begupida,
Mm-hmm.
but how to express thirsty
Oh,
in
good
hung
question. Uh-huh. Okay. So thirsty in Korean, right?
yeah.
Okay. Thirsty. This one is 목, 마, 르, 다. 목, 마, 르, 다. Can you repeat after me? 목, 마, 르, 다.
Mukmalta.
Yes, 목, 마, 르, 다. So, when you want to say that you are thirsty in real life, then again, you need to use the ending yo. So when you want to like communicate to someone who you don't know, or somebody who is like your boss, or like somebody who is older, then you need to say 목, 말, 라, 요. 목,
Oh,
말, 라, 요. Uh-huh. Can you repeat after me? 목, 말, 라, 요.
Mukmalayo.
Good. And this is used to say that you are thirsty. And then when you want to say that I want water, then you should say 물. So 물 is water. So 물 주세요. 물 주세요. Yeah, can you repeat after me? 물 주세요.
물 주세요.
Yes, 물 주세요. You can say that when you want to say, I want water.
Mm.
Do you have any more questions? Even if like it is not related to the words that we are learning, you can just ask me about any culture, or like in these cases, like any words that you want to use in real life. I'm always open to any questions. So you can just ask me anytime. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, teacher. We can proceed to today's class.
Welcome. It's my pleasure. Okay, now let's look at the next word. Can you repeat after me? 학교.
학교.
Nice. I'll write it again for you. 학교. Yeah, 학교, as Yeshi has said, is school. And now let's look at some different types of school in Korea. Can you repeat after me? 초등학교.
초등학교.
Good. 초등학교 is elementary school. So people, students who are usually like under 12 years old, right? So like grade 11, 1 to 6. In Korea, grade 1 to 6 are 초등학교 students. Yeah. And then let's look at the next word. Can you repeat after me? 중학교.
중학교.
Good. 중학교 is used to describe students who are between like 13, usually 13 to like 16, 15 or 16 years old. So it's middle school. So students who are usually in like grade 7 to like grade 8. Yeah, something like this. But usually in Korea, you go to middle school for 3 years. So usually like 13, 14, 15, like international age, or yeah, something like this, or usually around this age is 중학교. And then 중학교 is 3 years in Korea. Elementary school, 초등학교 is 6 years in Korea. Yeah, so usually like when you want to like send your baby to school later in Korea, maybe this will be a really helpful information for you. Yeah. Now let's
I
look at
wish.
oh yeah, yeah. Now let's look at the next word. 고등학교. Can you repeat after me?
고등학교.
Nice, nice. 고등학교 is high school. And right now, Liam, me, and James are going to high school. 고등학교. So usually the age is like I am 17 years old, international age. And then usually 고등학교 students are like 16, 17, 18, or sometimes 19 in international age. So in Korea, 고등학교 is like usually 3 years as well. So elementary 6, 초등학교 6 years, 중학교 3 years, 고등학교 3 years. So this is like the system, the school system in Korea. Do you have like any additional question or like curiosity?
Oh, okay. Okay, teacher, it is much interesting categorization of Hakio, but I have one question.
Yep.
On high school,
Uh-huh.
it may be includes college and university categorized under high school.
Oh, yes, great question. Okay. So university or college in Korean is 대학교. Can you repeat me? 대학교.
대학교.
대학교. So 대 in Korean, 대 means big in Korean. So like the word 대학교 means big school. And it's where the big kids go, right? The big kids, the grown-ups, they go to 대학교, right? So like if you think about the meaning 대, then it'll be like easier for you to like understand what this word means. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Any additional questions?
I haven't any question.
No question.
Okay, good. Now let's look at the next word. Can you repeat after me?
가족.
Oh, okay. 가족. Nice, Yoshi. 가족. 가족 means family. Now let's look at some examples when you use 가족. Can you repeat after me? 가족 사진.
가족 사진.
가족
That means
family photo.
family photo. Good. So 사진 is photo in Korean. Yeah. So 가족 plus 사진 is family photo. And yeah. And then this is another word that Koreans use a lot. Can you repeat after me? 가족 모임.
모임.
모임. So if you use the word 모임 together with 가족, it becomes 가족 모임, which means family gathering or like family meeting. So Koreans, we have a culture of like spending time with families. So for example, in holidays, we kind of like have some like ceremonies ceremonies for remembering our ancestors. So this is a really common thing. Even if it's not like when it is the day when like your say for example like your grandfather died or something like that, then Koreans have this type of ceremony a lot. Yeah, and this in Korean is called 제사. Can you repeat after me? 제사.
Yes.
So like when you are in work, when your coworker or like your boss says like, oh, I have a 가족 모임 today, so I can't come to work. This is something that people really say a lot. And then like now you can think that because now you know the Korean culture, oh, maybe that person has 제사, like maybe with his family, right? Which is 가족 모임. So family members, they all gather to kind of like do these kinds of like practices and ceremonies, right? So because of 가족 모임, you will hear these situations a lot when somebody says like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't be there, or like say, oh, I'm sorry, maybe I need to like go on a 1 week vacation because I have 가족 모임. Yeah, you're going to like hear this a lot when you live in Korea. Yeah. Now let's look at the next word. Can you repeat after me? 친척.
친척.
And 친척 is relative. Yeah. So like uncle, aunt, cousin, these people are your relatives. Yeah. Usually, like, well, your son, your daughter, mom, dad, well, they are your 친척. Then usually in Korea, we use the word 친척 to describe someone who is your uncle, aunt, or cousin. So somebody that you don't live together with, but is still like your family member. We say that they are 친척, like when you are speaking like in normal daily Korean life. Yeah. So with 친척, you have 가족 모임 together. Yeah. Any
친척.
questions? Do you have any questions?
No questions.
Okay, good. Now, okay. Now let's look at the next word. We're kind of out of time, so let's do it quickly, okay? Can you repeat after me? 공원.
공원.
Yeah. 공원. So the pronunciation is 공원. Something. Yeah. 공원. 공원 means park. Now let's look at some example. Can you repeat after me? 공원을 산책하다.
큰 건을 산책하다.
This means to take a walk in the park. So usually Koreans really like to 산책. 산책 is like when usually we use the word 산책 to walk in the park, but like in Korean culture, we say 산책 for like dating, right? Dating with boyfriend or girlfriend, or like usually couples do 산책 a lot, or like older people like 할아버지, 할머니, they really like 산책. So 산책 is like some like really cultural thing in Korea that people really do a lot with like families, friends, or like their like lovers. And then let's look at the next word. 놀이공원. Can you repeat after me?
놀이공원.
Good. 놀이공원 is amusement park. So like roller coasters, something like that, right? And some like famous 놀이공원 in Korea is Lotte World in Seoul, Everland. Yeah. So like if Yeshi, like if your baby grows up, maybe these could be good places where like you can just like build memories with your baby and then have fun, right? And they are 놀이공원. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Good, good. Now let's look at the next word. Can you repeat after me?
Money.
Uh-huh.
Money.
Oh, good, good. 많다. Uh-huh.
많다.
Yeah, 많다. You're right, you're right. 많다 means to be a lot. To, I mean, just forget about this. 많다 means many, many. 많다 means many. Now, let's look at some example. Here, can you repeat after me? 사람이 많다.
사람이 많다.
Good, good. 사람 means, yeah, people. Yeah, you're correct, Yeshi. 사람 means people. So 사람이 많다 means there are so many people. So like connecting to the previous word, in 놀이공원, like Lotte World, Everland, there are really, really many people. And then when you want to describe how there is so many people, then you say 사람이 많다, right? And then we also learned the word 너무, right? Do you remember what 너무 means?
Very.
Very.
Nice, Gashi, nice, Yeshi. It means very. So you can use 너무 to describe 많다. So you can say 사람이 너무 많다, right? So there's like 1,000 people in like the 놀이공원. Then you say, oh, 사람이 너무 많다, like in daily Korean life. People say this really a lot as well. Yeah. Now let's look at one final example from me. Can you repeat after me? 시간이 많다.
시간.
시간이 많다.
Yeah, good, good. 시간 means time.
Yeah.
So 시간이 많다 means you have a lot of time. So like maybe like it's Sunday or Saturday, so you don't go to work, I don't go to school. So we have lots of time, right? We can just like play games for me, or like play sports, watch a movie. So those kind of leisure activities, you can do it when you have a lot of time, right? So same in Korea, in daily life. When you want to kind of promise or like make an arrangement with your friends, such as like on, for example, like on Sunday at 9 p.m., let's go to Lotte World to play, right? So those kind of promises, when you're kind of making them, people say, ah, 시간이 많다. Yeah, so this is also a very frequently used word and a phrase in Korean daily life. Yeah, so today I really talked to you a lot of like some sentences and phrases, words, right? That people use a lot in Korean culture. So if you kind of like memorize this and remember this, then it'll really help you a lot as you live in Korea. And I hope my lecture really helps you a lot in your life in Korea as well. Okay, do you have any final questions for me?
Here, to express money, we call manta. But is there any difference, manta and money?
Oh, okay, good question. So in Korea, as you can see, like in sentences, we change the structure of sentences a lot, right? So here, yeah, 목마르다, it changed into 목말라요, right? But they still, they have the same stem of the sentence, the word, but the end of the sentence changes, right? And it's same. 많다 만이. So you write 만이 this way, right? So the stem here, the start is man and man. It is same, right? So they
Ah.
all mean the same thing. But 많다 is like the basic structure.
Ah.
Uh-huh. 많이
Thank you.
is, 많이 is for describing. So another really useful word, 많이 주세요. Can you repeat after me?
많이 주세요.
Yes, 많이 주세요. So when you go to a restaurant or when you are buying something, Koreans say 많이 주세요 a lot. This is like, I think, the number one word sentence that Koreans use. 많이 주세요. Yeah, very important. Very important. 많이 주세요. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any more questions?
Ah. It is clear.
Okay, good, good. How about Yeshi?
I'm clear.
Okay, good, good. So, okay, thank you
And
guys. End of today's lecture for me, for my class. And I really
Oh.
hope you with it. Yeah. And I'll see you next week. Now James will take over from now.
Wow. Thank you very much. Have a nice time.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So we're gonna study the last 5 words today from Auden. However, I see the meeting time is almost over, so I think someone else need to create a Zoom link or Google Meet. So Liam. And Liam.
Yeah.
How should he do? Should he create another Zoom link?
Oh, can you use this link 2 times?
I don't think so. No, it doesn't work.
Oh, okay, then I'll create a new one and then just send it to you in KakaoTalk.
Yeah, I'll just send it to our Hayon and my.
Oh, okay,
Where
okay.
Hayon and I both are in.
Yeah,
So
yeah, okay.
Dashu and Yeshi, we'll send you a new
Yes.
link. So see you just in a minute.
Okay.
Mhm.